someone who is in need of a helping hand. Bob Goff, 2021.
The Preface. Isolated by itself, what is a minute? Merely a measurement of time. There are 60 in an hour, 1,440 in a day, and at 17 I had already ticked off more than 9 million of them in my life. Yet in some cosmic plan, this single minute was isolated. Into these particular 60 seconds was compressed more significance than all the millions of minutes marking my life prior to this instant. So many actions, sensations, thoughts, feelings were crowded into that fragment of time. How can I describe them? How can I begin to catalog them? I recall so clearly the details of those few dozen seconds, seconds destined to change my life forever. And there was no warning or premonition. What happened on July 30th, 1967, was the beginning of an incredible adventure which I feel compelled to share because of what I've learned. Oscar Wilde wrote, quote, "In this world there are only two tragedies. One is not getting what one wants, and the other is getting it." Well, to rephrase this thought, I suggest there are likewise only two joys. One is having God answer all your prayers, and the other is not receiving the answer to all your prayers. I believe this because I have found that God knows my needs infinitely better than I know them, and He is utterly dependable, no matter which direction our circumstances take us. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 8 and 10, 15 and 16 say, "We are handicapped on all sides, but we are never frustrated. We are puzzled, but never in despair. We are persecuted, but we never have to stand it alone. We may be knocked down, but we are never knocked out. Every day we experience something of the death of Jesus, so that we may also know the power of the life of Jesus in these bodies of ours. We wish you could see how all this is working out for your benefit, and how the more grace God gives, the more thanksgiving will redound to His glory. This is the reason we never collapse." Chapter 1. The hot July sun was setting low in the west and gave the waters of the Chesapeake Bay a warm red glow. The water was murky, and as my body broke the surface in a dive, its cold cleanness doused my skin. In a jumble of actions and feelings, many things happened simultaneously. I felt my head strike something hard and unyielding. At the same time, clumsily and crazily, my body sprawled out of control. I heard or felt a loud electric buzzing, an unexplainable inner sensation. It was something like an electric shock, combined with a vibration like heavy metal spring being suddenly and sharply uncoiled, its sprung, perhaps muffled by the water, yet it wasn't really a sound or even a feeling, just a sensation, and I felt no pain. I heard the underwater sound of crunching, grinding sand. I was lying face down on the bottom. Where? How did I get here? Why are my arms tied to my chest? My thoughts screamed. Hey! Wait, I'm caught! I felt a small tidal undercurrent lift me slightly and let me settle once more on the bottom. Out of the corner of my eye, I saw light above me. Some of the confusion left. I remember diving into the bay. Then what? Am I caught in a fishnet or something? I need to get out. I tried to kick. Oh, no, my feet must be tied or caught too. Panic seized me. With all my willpower and strength, I tried to break free, but nothing happened. And then another tidal swell lifted and rolled. What's wrong? I've hit my head. Am I unconscious? Trying to move is like trying to move in a dream. It's impossible, but I'm going to drown. Will I wake up in time? Will someone see me? I can't be unconscious, or I wouldn't be aware of what's happening. No, I'm alive. I felt the pressure of holding my breath begin to build. I knew I'd have to breathe soon. Another tidal swell gently lifted me. Fragments of faces, thoughts, memories spun crazily across my consciousness. My friends, my parents, things I was ashamed of. Maybe God was calling me to come and explain these actions. "Johnny!" A somber voice echoed down from some eerie corridor, almost as a summons. Was this God? Is this death?